There we are. We are live. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. A little closer or a lot closer, whatever you feel like. I am super tired. Well, it's still closer to you though. I'm super tired. I don't know if this is gonna go on super long. But we have a lot to talk about.
We do. We
So-
have quite a bit to go over.
If we're gonna
Popped up here on mine right now.
condense it, yeah, I got it too. I'm gonna hit
So
that.
I'm going to
Oh
share.
God, you share. I will start off with what's going on. Not topic wise, but just what's going on the show tonight. Be drinking this here Sprite Zero Sugar. If I can get it open. Wow, come
Why
on.
would you
This
do
is
that to yourself? That
embarrassing.
was horrible.
I'm about to find out for myself though. So there we got that, along with a Trust the Process. That is the Mexican San Andres Maduro wrapper over a Dominican binder over Dominican, African Cameroon, and Pennsylvania Ligero fillers from Pariah Cigars. And if you want to get a hold of those, wait for Friday, and I'll have a way for you to do so, along with many, many other cigars, many. So you can enjoy all of them and all the cigars in the world, or at least all the ones that we can get to you, which is ours. Thank you for those who joined us in the morning show.
I joined.
Yeah, you did. I was surprised that you were awake, but I'm glad. And thank you all those who are commenting on any of the shows we do. It really does help, guys. In fact, if you are watching now and you want to just do me a favor and just put hi in the comments, that is a huge help already. The more comments, the more interaction, the better we trick those Facebook nerds into letting us keep doing this for as long as possible. Because make no mistake, bunch of nerds out there, but in a good way. I would say in a good way. All right, so I got to head and light this up while Frankie does a little more sharing real quick. Doom. There we go.
You can see my comment from X is on there.
Yeah, this is not Happy Fuel. You were wrong.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
I have you.
Oh no, go grab a lighter.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we grabbed that guy right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can go first though. I apologize. Then here, let me get the perfect cutter a little easier. While Frankie is doing that, hello to I see Eduardo and a couple other people watching right now. Hope you all are having a great Tuesday night. Not our usual night, but not a bad night either for this because I enjoy talking with you folks, no matter what the day of the week or perhaps holiday or some sort of kaiju attack happening on the East Coast like it usually does. Pretty safe here on the West Coast for some reason. It's just the Atlantic has the monsters. Let's just be honest. No, I have to say, yeah, Eduardo. Sorry, man. Lorenzo, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. I know you were posting about this. Congratulations to the Celtics on having the most title wins ever for NBA and the world, which I know we always do that. Like NFL has the U.S. has the most NFL World Championships. In fact, we have all of them. So pretty awesome in that sense. And for the NBA, we have almost all of them, except for one, which is in Canada.
Right.
Go Raptors. Other than that, there's also to talk about today. We've got
Oilers won.
Oilers. What? Okay, so is it tied up now, or are they ahead?
I don't know. I just know that they won.
Oh, good for the Oilers. Go Condors as well, then, because that is our what do you call it? Affiliate team.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's an NHL affiliate team for out here in Bakersfield.
Woo! I don't even cheer for them often, honestly, if I'm being totally honest. Brittany is definitely not super happy about that. Texas did not do super well in these finals. They really shit the bed.
Yep.
I guess it's true. Things in Texas are bigger. And sometimes the losses are bigger, too.
In the sports.
Speaking of Jaws, have you seen Under Paris? No, not yet.
I haven't even heard of that. What is that?
It's on Netflix, right? It is a horror, the zombie horror shark movie that takes place under Paris somehow. Even though I think there's no ocean underneath Paris. Next
so
to
Paris, where are the catacombs compared to Paris?
Where are the catacombs? Underneath it.
Oh, they're underneath the like the Eiffel Tower and all that shit.
Well, it's underneath the entire city, so I'm
Okay.
assuming yes. I'm not positive. Don't quote me on that. Or go ahead and quote me on that. You know what? It is. It's underneath everything.
Well, since Eduardo decided to bring up a film, let's talk about The Watchers.
Oof. Just saw it twice, so.
Yeah. In my opinion, not even a fan could redeem this film. I am not a fan of Shyamalan's movies.
Shyamalan.
Even when they're his wives or whoever it was. I am not a fan. I'm sorry. I just don't care for him.
You know what? The second time around was actually better because I wasn't trying to guess what was going to happen.
Mhm.
And you just kind of focus on the movie. It's good symbolism. It's good storytelling.
Sure.
I could have used a little more twists and turns. I feel like it was pretty. It's pretty straightforward. Like when you think of Shyamalan, you think of the twist. You think of Shyamalan twist, but it's not him. It's his wife.
Right.
So it makes sense that there wasn't that kind of overarching archetype of a Shyamalan movie. I think it was interesting. Better the second time than the first, honestly.
I will take your word for it because I am not going to go see it a second time.
Oh, I probably won't. I won't see it again. Yeah, more than that, and I'm pretty much done. My brain would be rotten right there. I will say this: don't trust old ladies, though. Put that out there. That's most of the movies out there. But Misery, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Bringing Down the House, any movie. Don't trust old people. Don't trust old women. Yeah, women just ruin it. No, not women. Old women. Come on. Big difference. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. But on a good note for content that was released, House of the Dragon Sunday. What did you think? Moonshine Rob, thank you for checking in, brother.
Gosh. Exactly what I needed.
It was good stuff.
I am so excited for this season. I thought we weren't getting it until fall. And then, tobacco. And then we got that trailer at the movies, of all places.
Yeah.
Letting us know that it was going to be here this month. And, this first episode was fantastic. I'm stoked for the season.
What about Boys? Then I am a little irritated with some of the things they're doing. Mainly just maybe just one thing, because everything else has been classic Boys, and I'm looking forward to how it's building the story arc. But someone pointed something out that I did not realize when watching, because you haven't seen it yet, right?
No, I'm gonna have to start watching it tomorrow. I'm gonna come to the club after I drop it off at work.
You got 3 episodes to watch then.
Yeah.
And I think if you just ignore the one thing I already told you that's annoying.
Well, that's just it. No matter where I go, and anybody talks about it, they're talking about how much the critics are hating on it, how much the fans are hating on it, and how the viewership has drastically dropped since season 3.
Yeah, they took away things that people wanted to happen. It's very much, and this isn't even the final season. Season 5 will be the final season. They've very much taken away things people wanted and threw in something nobody asked for, and are rushing it a lot. Like I was gonna say, well, Game of Thrones, the final season, and it's not even the final season for this. So checking back home now. Good for you, Jeff. I hope you had a good trip. I hope you had a safe ride home. Eduardo's loving it. I think what they're building on will be really great, but there's got to be some payoffs coming.
Right.
The plot line is a little bananas right now because I feel like there's no cards that the boys have right now to play that's going to help at all, unless you know what's coming, and then you're on to some really nice stuff. Like it's mind blowing.
Mango Man has joined us. How you doing?
Oh, I don't know if I could say his name or not.
What?
Well, we know who Mango Man is.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. You saw him. He brought delicious breads.
Oh, duh. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me, my nose.
Mine too, for some reason.
Yeah.
I never read the comics though. Really, I haven't either. That's why I've enjoyed most of the season so far.
I did. It's better than the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the comics were fine, but there was a lot more unnecessary just grossness in them. And even though there's a lot of gross stuff in the boys, like they tone it down in a good way, in a very good way. And
Like the party.
Yeah, the party was nowhere near what it should have been. But then again, Soldier Boy wasn't anything like he was in the comics. He was ridiculously it was gross. Again, gross is the word. They make fun of your X-Men in a way you would hate. It's all bad. But sure, we'll go with that. What do you call it?
Perdomo 10th anniversary. That is one of the most highly recommended cigars that I recommend to people. When asked, hey, I'm starting out with cigars. I want something light. What should I choose?
The 10-year?
10-year.
Really?
Yeah. Champagne.
The 10-year isn't there a blue and a red 10-year?
No, that's a 20-year.
Oh, that's the 20th. Yeah, you're right.
10 years is champagne, I believe.
I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. I've always just called it the champagne, but that.
Jeff, tell me if I'm wrong. Is it the 10-year anniversary of the champagne?
I thought those were 2 different sticks.
Or am I crazy right now?
Maybe my brain's off right now. It could also be that. I would not be surprised if I was wrong on this one, just because I was thinking about the 20th. You're right. There's the 20th Maduro and 20th Sungrown, and those are phenomenal as well. But I would not recommend those to beginners.
No, actually,
They are
no,
quite
no
heavy.
way.
They're heavy in a good way. I don't
Right.
want to say like, oh, they're overpowered. No, strength is exactly where it should be for the flavors you're getting out of it. Okay, 10th year anniversary champagne. Okay, there we go. I never called it the 10th year anniversary though. Maybe that's why.
There's a big 10 on it. That's why I know it's 10th year.
I just always call it the champagne. That's probably why I just didn't register in my
Sure.
brain. But that makes sense. Richard, how you doing, brother?
Um,
Damn it.
so I'm very, I can't be very excited, but I want to watch it. I want to watch The Boys. I've been a big fan since I saw season 1. So I am very interested in following up and finishing the series out. Yeah, I just hope it's not as bad as everybody's saying.
There's only one thing about it that I'm not digging. Everything else is classic Boys. And the new characters they are bringing in have been really interesting, and it lends a whole new kind of dynamic to some of the other people who are more powerful and how they're interacting with people. And it shows
Black Noir, and this volume comes from somewhere.
no, just turn it up a little bit.
I just forgot his name.
Black Noir
And
Homelander.
Homelander, sorry, thank you. They're supposed to be like equal, right? Almost in power.
Okay, you want the spoiler from the comics because it's not
Yeah,
it can't happen in the show now. No, Noir is an exact clone of Homelander, and they cover his face up because they don't want anyone to know who he is. But he goes off the reservation and starts killing people and framing Homelander for it.
So he can fly.
He can do everything that Homelander does, but he just dressed up as Noir to hide that fact, just in case the contingencies that he has to kill Homelander if anything goes wrong. I watched the second season up to the second show. I just got kind of tired of it, but still want to go back to it someday. Yeah, you never know. If it's not your thing at the time, maybe you catch up some other time and enjoy it. Not a crime. I don't think it's bad at all. I love how so many supernatural actors showed up in different roles, even small ones. It is, yeah, they did kind of like, I don't want to say a reunion, but almost like a reunion of Supernatural. And it's been good because they're all good actors. So nothing wrong with that. Lorenzo, no, I did not find my shirt. I have to order a new one, unfortunately. But Friday, you might be able to get a shirt if you like one anyway. So talk about more of that later. Whew, this is smoking very well right now, guys. Again,
fantastic.
Mexican San Andreas. It's a bit heavier, very chocolatey. Got a bit of that mineralness you're going to get from that San Andreas wrapper. Cannot go wrong, guys.
Not at all. It is a little bit of a rustic looking stick, though. It's not super smooth.
That's what I want out of it.
It's very toothy on the wrapper as well. You'll feel it once you guys grab one, pick it up, and rub your finger on it. Very, very toothy.
Oh, yeah. It's got a nice toothiness to it.
Now, gosh dang it, what is her name? Storm something or
Stormfront?
Stormfront. Is she still around?
Don't know. They haven't shown her. No, she died.
Did she end up dying in that season when she got like fried?
She killed herself. Yeah.
Okay.
She choked on her own tongue or something.
Okay.
There was a whole plot line in there.
Okay. I remember her being crazy, like Nazi lady.
Yeah. There's still a lot of characters they have not really brought in from the comics, and I don't think they really need to because they've got so much going on already. It's in a good way, a lot going on.
Now, is Gen Z, or not Gen, what's it called?
Gen V.
Gen V?
Yeah.
Are they in it at all?
They haven't been yet.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me, guys. I apologize.
I do like how when they had the show that Homelander showed up in their universe. Or same universe, I guess, but in their show.
Yeah, he shows up at the campus.
I like that, yeah. I was a big fan of that show.
Yeah, she killed herself because Homelander was using her. I think she wanted that though. Like she was like up for it. She was crazy. She's a crazy person. I was watching the SpaceX launch. Oh damn! I didn't even realize that was tonight.
They had one.
I was completely out of the loop on that. Damn. Sorry, Tim. Dennis, how you doing, brother? Yeah, that's damn. Okay. Well, I hope it went well. That's all I got for that. But the boys, I think, again, going very well. I think they're over analyzing stuff. Then just one plot line I'm not appreciating.
Well, it's a lot of people are saying the same kind of thing about the Star Wars, though.
Just because of one thing I'm saying,
Yeah.
the one little plot line I'm saying,
Yeah, Willie Mays unfortunately passed away today. He's 93 years old. Um,
It's a pretty good
one
run.
of the best ball players ever.
That's a pretty good run. I mean, 100 is like that's. I think you can just put me down after that. If I hit 100, give me like a week afterwards, and then put something in my tapioca pudding or whatever old people eat, and let me just out. But 93 ain't bad.
Oh.
I mean, what was the queen like? Close to that?
I think she's almost 100.
That's pretty close to 100.
Yeah.
It's a lot closer than we are. So that's literally two and a quarter.
Together.
That's 2.25 of you. That's 3 of me. No, not quite 3 of me, but it's
About.
insane. Yeah, that's insane. That's a great life, and yeah, I hope. However, I did not hear how it happened. I'm sure that he passed away today.
Yeah, I think it was age.
Just age.
Yeah,
I hope it was just a peaceful thing. You know, you don't get to hear about that very often these days.
No,
So just
that's a lot of legends recently.
we have him and
Jerry West.
Jerry West. Like, what is it, like 2 weeks?
A week apart.
Week apart. Yeah, a week apart. I think it's just one of those moments in history where the next generation's got to step in there. And we have some legends building themselves right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you like it or not, Mahomes is going to have a great career. The numbers are, he's got people like, oh, he's got the same amount of interceptions as what's his name from the Cowboys are. Yeah, but he's got the ring, so who cares? He does what
it's all about the ring.
Yes, that's why Tom Brady's number one stuff. I agree. I've always said that. My point is, like, I pick Michael Jordan over Kobe or what's his name, LeBron James any day of the week.
But Russell has 11 rings.
That's fine.
Why didn't he to go?
Because he's not.
If it was about the rings, it should be him.
He's not. You know that's true. Oh, I guess there's a comment.
Can Patrick pass Tom Brady on Super Bowls? No.
Eduardo, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I don't like that they have friendship with this dude where he killed his whole family. I'm like, oh, but they're so in love, and like they haven't shown him. They haven't shown him one bit. He's been going after the Asian girl, Kimiko, the entire time, and then they just throw this in there. Not even his girl from before Kimiko was around. It's just some random dude, and that he apparently murdered his whole family. And it's like it's just so left field. And it wasn't even left field. It's not even that left field. It's just ridiculous. It's so unnecessary. Can Patrick pass Tom Brady on Super Bowls? No, I don't think he's gonna. And that's not just his fault. I think
and the reason I said he might win 1 or 2 more over the next 5 years, but maybe the next 3 years.
He's gonna get more.
Yeah, no,
definitely more.
Maybe 1 or 2 in the next 3-4 years, something like that. Sure,
awesome.
But then he's going to get to the point where everybody's getting is older and they've been so successful, their picks aren't going to be the best, and it's going to take, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years for them to rebuild to where they have another championship team where everybody else who was not as great is getting more solid.
By
picks.
then, certain players, certain Kermit the Frog looking guy.
He's not going to be as mobile as he was in the beginning.
I put it over here. I'm sorry.
So
and no offense, like he's a great player right now, but he relies on his mobility,
right?
And the fact that he can pass to you on the floor, basically, which we saw him do many times. Well, Tom Brady's skill set was more commanding and a lot more precise, if that makes sense. And he didn't rely on his.
So they just buy players. There's only so much money they can spend without getting super penalized for it,
or by refs. I like that.
And also, Tom Brady took pay cuts, not cut several, to build the teams that they had so they could win. I don't think Mahomes is a leader where he's going to do that. I haven't heard of him taking any pay cuts. I don't see him taking any pay cuts. So yeah, I just think they're not going to be able to get the team together in the way they need with the pieces they'll need eventually to win it all. Can they do a 3-peat? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think this is going to be their year. I think the 49ers are going to get way better. And the 49ers are going to get way better. And the Ravens are going to get some stuff together, and they're going to go. Ravens and Niners are going to repeat at the Super Bowl 48, 47.
Well, they're gonna try, but the Buccaneers are taking it this year. It's going to happen.
Right.
We'll get that playoff position at least. It'll be a
Sure.
good year. The Jag. Ooh, what's his name? Oh my
Trevor
gosh,
Lawrence.
Trevor friggin' Lawrence. Great for fantasy football. Not so great for
So apparently, currently, Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence,
Burrow's
and Jared,
Bengals, right?
yeah, and Jared Goff, the Lions,
Yeah.
are the three highest paid quarterbacks. And this guy did a skit, or he on TikTok was like, "We're the three highest paid quarterbacks." Isn't that weird to you? Jared Goff's like, "No, like, shut up." Uh, what they call him, the gosh dang it, what's that kid from the movie Notebook? And he was on Remember the Titans.
I never watched
know,
the book.
You watch Remember the Titans? There's a skinny cowboy
Oh, oh, Gosling.
kid. Gosling.
Ryan
Shut up,
Gosling.
NFL Ryan Gosling. And he saw Trevor Lawrence. He's like, isn't that weird? He's like, no. He's like, yeah, quarterbacks like Jackson and Mahomes and Allen, they're not making nearly as much.
Sucks to be
You know what
them.
it is? Like what? We're on cat teams.
What?
Yeah.
Lions, Bengals,
and
and
Jaguars.
so you're saying cat teams pay their
Cat teams
quarterback?
pay well.
They pay their quarterbacks better. Sure. Oh, you know what? Go Birds. I'm up for that. Barkley's good too. I want
He
to.
did good for me 2 years ago. He did go for me this past year.
Yeah, it took me all the way to the. I think I got second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got second. I got second last. Complete 180 from last year.
It sucks to be you. Huh? I'm getting better every year. Have you noticed that? All 2 years. It's real easy to get better when you middled it, and then you just got a couple of really good players and just kind of ride them all the way to the end. And I plan on doing that again.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't care. I
Fantastic.
really I don't. There's no fantasy skills in this brain. It's just a matter of kind of listen to what this guy Otis told me to do. I just did it.
So let's see what else. What else?
Again, all right, Peter Willie Mays talked to Celtics a little bit.
Yes.
Playing fantasy this year, most likely, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 90%, 99% sure. We might have to get the Bakersfield Gentlemen going again.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Penn Stater, and he's in Philly, so that was a birthday gift. Nice. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hell yeah. Whew, this is going well. Sorry, I'm enjoying this cigar a lot.
Of comments.
Yeah.
It looks like we're all right. Cool.
Yeah, I think we're there. My gosh, there was another movie that we saw. Oh god, Inside Out 2.
Inside Out 2.
For the children.
It was a.
Hey, brother, how's it going?
How you doing?
Yep, doing well. We got to hit you up or hit us up soon. We got to talk. See how the Bakersfield Gentlemen fantasy league. I think we should. We should get that going. I think we could probably get a 16-man team together. Or 16-man league, sorry. You want to do 10? That's a weird number.
What will we get?
We'll see what we get. It doesn't matter. Even if we have 8. If we can get 8 at least, hell yeah. I'm 100% down. I don't think I'll have as much skill because it feels like there's a whole lot more knowledge of the game in the comments alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to do my best. My goal is not to get last. That's always the goal. Just don't get last.
The only thing I didn't like, every time I propose a trade, everybody's like, "Oh, that's not fair. You're if I say to you, Miguel's helping you, or this person's helping you."
Yeah, because you always.
It's like no, you go off of Watson and the stats, and the trades are always usually in the other person's favor.
Okay, sure, Sherlock. Okay, just deal with Watson. Have him do all the work. You get the credit. I get it. Whatever. It's elementary, I guess. Whatever, Watson.
Every time I did a trade, it was always in the other person's favor.
Yeah, because Watson says so. Some British guy.
Mm-hmm.
How does he know football? He knows because he kicks it like soccer ball.
Eduardo says him and Jim are in. That's good. That's 2 right there. Plus us is 4.
That's
and Richard is 5.
That's 5 right there.
We're well on our way.
Jeff, where are you? Get back in the comments. Moonshine, Rob, Lorenzo, you guys got to do this. No, it's no longer a choice now, guys. It's required homework.
Mm-hmm. Inside Out, family movie.
It was
funny,
fine.
Entertaining.
It's a good movie.
Although the guy that was sitting behind me must have been in his 50s. He was laughing harder than anybody else in the theater. I thought that was odd, but it was as long as he's having a good time, it's all good.
I think he's probably because he raised kids and he saw all those emotions, and then hearing the parents' brains, he probably like, I relate.
Yeah,
I just can't.
Dennis, how's it going?
What is up, Dennis? How you doing? And then we missed a comment earlier. Tim was talking about it. Great event this weekend, guys.
Fantastic event this weekend. So thanks to Mike and Jeremy for putting that on.
Hell yeah, good.
Some fantastic cigars to choose from. Good food, plenty of food. Tim brought the that whiskey that everybody was so fond of. Good time.
Sam's Club whiskey, wonderful stuff. I was not expecting that, but I should have been. Because Kirkland can do it. Why can't Sam's Club?
Mhm.
Why doesn't or why don't we try more of the Trader Joe's like we said we were going to?
That perplexes me. Is why does Sam's Club call their private label Sam's Club, but Costco doesn't keep the Costco name? They go Kirkland.
Kirkland's the company they own to do all that stuff. I believe one of the families that started Costco was Kirkland. Like their name was Kirkland. It's like how Walmart's called Walmart because of what's his name, the family.
Mhm.
They made it like
The walls.
what's the word I'm looking for? They made the name together. Like the dad had his sons help him name it or something because it was originally like named after the family. I thought they're not the Walmarts. Yeah, I think they had their small convenience store. Or what do you
Mhm.
call those back in the day? Oh my gosh, there's a term for it for a store with like a bunch of bric-a-brac and random shit.
Thrift store.
Not a thrift store because it's all new. Oh my gosh, someone help me with this because they're still around, like the 99-cent plus kind of stores.
No idea.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
I'm sure you. As soon as there's someone that gets the proper name, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. Price Club. No, not Price Club. But that's a club I don't belong to, so that might be that. Not a convenience store.
That's that too,
no.
Eduardo.
Thought Walmart was just short for. Well, yeah, sorry, yeah, they made the name together. But what the hell do you call this? Not a mercantile. It's a fight club. It's a fight club. Fuck. You know what? We're going with Fight Club. So they started the first Fight Club across America.
You can talk about it.
Yeah, but that's I don't know how Walmart. What do you call it? Got so far if that's how they did it.
It's a department store.
We'll figure it out. Price Club turned into Walmart or to Costco. I didn't know that. The name just is not. I think Costco's a better name. They did a good job then.
Yeah.
Five and Dime. That is technically the same kind of store I'm thinking of. Five and Dime.
We got the guitar.
What?
Five and Dime.
Oh, that's where you got it. Nice. All right. Jukebox Hero over there and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, my mind is blank now. There's other things that need to fill it. Let's get off this topic, please. Okay. Somehow, to something. Think of something.
Let's see. What do we have coming up? X-Men or Wolverine? Deadpool Wolverine next month.
Yeah, next month that is. Good. That should be good. Woolworths was awesome. We actually still have a Woolworths here. Mm-hmm. They're just renovating it, so that'll be a cool one.
And it's no longer an actual store; it's consignment, antique / thrift shop kind of a thing. But they do have the diner where they make In-N-Out inspired food, basically, because the guy that runs it used to work at the In-N-Out here in town. And so he basically copied their burgers, but added hot dogs, grilled cheese, and shakes and malts to the menu.
Real quick.
There's a Black Widow 6 inches Hermione under the table where I. Okay, well the spider now owns your house, so I would leave. Yeah.
That's no good. I know you're not gonna get any Sinistros from us, Eduardo. Well, maybe sooner or later it's gonna happen again. Tonight, though, is the Trust the Process. That is our Mexican San Andreas Maduro wrapper over a Dominican binder over Dominican, African Cameroon, and Pennsylvania Ligero fillers, making it our heaviest cigar, but not too heavy where you can't enjoy it, even if you haven't had a big meal right before. Did you see Abigail?
Didn't have the movie. To see it. I thought it looked like a good movie. Miguel's on the other side of the fence.
Abigail's the vampire one, right?
Yeah.
It did not look good to me.
So I'm just gonna wait till it comes out on Netflix or whatever. I am gonna see it.
To re-up on Pariah Cigars. We'll have you covered soon, brother. There's gonna be something happening end of the week again, as I said, end of the week. But so yeah, I hope it's not an emergency. There's no like withdrawal symptoms happening. So please, pretty fun. Okay, pretty fun. Oh, okay. I see some pluses for it, and I've heard good things. So maybe I just need to get over my brain. It just looked the ballerina thing through me like, but why not? Why not? I liked to interview with a vampire, and that was
with
the vampire. Was it?
Interview with a vampire.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you
What
sure?
most of these people get wrong.
Oh, I think it's one of those Mandela effects. I
Mhm.
believe it's Interview with a Vampire. Well, look it up. Look it up on your phone or
I mean,
something.
I know.
I think you're wrong. You've been
No.
Mandela'd. You've been Nelson Mandela. He died. Dead in prison.
Oh.
Yeah, he totally did. He's totally dead. He did not meet Obama. Dang it, where's the other one? There was another comment. No, I got it. What we're smoking.
Have you seen the Sting?
Yet it's a spider
Spider
movie.
movie.
No, I haven't seen it. I will be honest. My creature horror movies have been slacking. Got to catch up. Need a marathon of it. Found a smoking lounge in Malibu where I was staying. Nice little place called the Malibu Cigar Lounge. Perfect name.
Yeah.
Great place to have a lounge. Call it whatever you want. Call it Scruggs or Splats. I don't care what you call it. If it's in Malibu and you have a cigar, hopefully close to the beach,
Mhm.
little breeze going, perhaps a place to grab a drink next door because you can't sell alcohol and cigars in the same place, California, unfortunately. That would be a wonderful time, though. Love that. It's all about Black Widows that whistles. Oh,
Interesting.
what would you rather have to deal with, spiders or snakes?
Oh,
Like, right, get to the door. There's either 30 snakes or 100 spiders.
what kind of spiders?
Different kinds.
What kind of snakes?
Anything you don't like. They're not.
Well, either way, I'm fucked.
Which one do you like less?
Oh, I hate snakes more. Absolutely.
I think it'd be easier to get out of the snake room though. 'Cause I feel like
What are you, Indiana Jones?
I just feel like the spiders I wouldn't see them all coming because they're tinier. So sooner or later, but if it's snakes, I'll be like that iguana or lizard in that documentary where it
Oh,
escapes, freaking wrapped in a
It-
ball of snakes. Nope.
Guys up books it.
Yeah. You can step on spiders easier than snakes. That is true though. I'm not a cat. I don't have cat-like reflexes. If you guys ever seen that where a cat is being attacked by a snake and it's just like no, kind of
Slaps it.
slaps it away. Yeah, the reflexes on that are insane.
Bad snake.
Then again, there's also this is totally off topic, a clip of a rabbit distracting an eagle from its burrow where its babies were by jumping over the thing, diving at it. So it's running full speed. The eagle dives behind and it just jumps over the damn thing like it's in the Matrix or something, and just does that for like 20 minutes, and then the eagle gives up. Like, nah, forget
I'm
this.
sorry, guys. It's super way off topic. We bring up the Matrix. I watched it again. Last week, and I have issues with a lot of it. The more I watch it, the less I like it.
What did you not like?
So you know the scene, you guys, where they go to where they're holding Morbius. They walk in with all the guns and shit.
Yeah,
And
totally normal.
they're flipping like upside down to avoid bullets. Yet most of their torso and head is in the exact same spot it would be if they were the right other way. So how are they missing them? Because they're basically doing this.
Yeah,
And like
it's
their
like
head and their
your
body.
your hands there.
Yeah.
So my fingers have went from top to bottom, but the chest is still there.
Yeah, I'm like, this is
Yeah.
stupid. And then, okay, we have to show the clip, and I'll have to go point by point of how irritated I am with it because it does not make any more sense. It just doesn't make sense anymore. And then she's like, "Well, how did you move like them?" He didn't. He leaned backwards. That's all he did.
I was moving like them. They lean back so
No,
they all lean
Agent
back.
Smith, you see him going like in all different directions, swooping, diving, ducking, basically the 5 rules of dodgeball. And all he does is lean back, like he's going under a limbo pole, and he gets shot by one bullet because it hits his leg and then hits his shoulder because the path was on.
Yeah,
But
magic bullet.
she's like, "Oh, you move just like him, so you can't too. Just lean backwards."
Not everyone can lean back. You lean back that far right now. Let me see you lean back that far. Yeah. Let's go. Tom, first of all, hey, Tom, how you doing? Check it out on YouTube. If you guys want, you can watch this on YouTube and on X. Unfortunately, we cannot comment to you on X, but you can comment to us. So we'd love to see you out there, wherever you want to watch. Do Komodo dragons freak you out? Absolutely. Those things are basically dinosaurs.
There's an awesome video on YouTube though. If you type it in, Komodo dragons eating a deer, and pulls out a baby deer from the deer's stomach that's alive, and eats it as the mother watches, and then eats the mother.
Yeah, that's
intense.
not awesome.
It's intense.
It's not awesome. My wife just killed the poor little spider. Oh, well, you know what? She was doing you fair. I think Eduardo was right. Your knee is now safe. And I know that you can be bit by a black widow and live, but I hear it's very painful and it's not a good time. So
Our sister was once, when we were younger and we all lived in the same house, was once bit by some kind of spider, and she ended up with like this, almost like a
A hole.
paintball-sized hole in her leg.
I thought it was more like a BB size, but deep.
It was about that big.
It was deep too.
Yeah,
There was gauze in it.
Yeah.
Deep. The Alkalite, I'm not gonna watch it. I saw clips from the episode everyone was complaining about, and I don't want to have to complain that hard because it looked bad. It looked as bad as people were saying for once. And most of the time, that stuff I feel is blown out of proportion. Like, okay, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. This one feels like the end of the Star Wars world. As how bad they're doing. They're just not even trying. They could just make a whole new property. Just do that. It's okay. You don't have to try to bank on the name of something people really like just to ruin it. Ugh. So yeah, no.
What's worse to get bit by, a black widow or a brown recluse?
Sounds vaguely racist, Richard, but I believe a brown recluse is worse.
I don't know. I thought they were about the same. I think the funnel spider is the most venomous.
Black what?
No, funnel.
The funnel spider, with that big ass web,
Yeah.
very deep. I think you might be right on that one. To anybody watch Alone?
Sometimes when I'm by myself.
I don't think I've
Thank
seen that.
you.
What's it about? Obviously, it sounds like what it sounds like. I'm assuming, but what?
Most dangerous spider. But
Of what species?
brown recluse, black widow, funnel spider, daddy longlegs.
The one from Charlotte's Web.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, it has knowledge. It can get.
Propaganda, dude.
Yeah. Then that's not very dangerous. Yeah. But she's a girl. How could she be a
The
daddy?
most dangerous,
No,
you just can't pierce her skin.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
What if Spider-Man bites you? Do you get powers or do you just,
That's sexual harassment.
yeah, you have to sue Spider-Man, Richard.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? But if he
Put his
bites,
mouth on
if
you?
any man dressed as a spider person bites me, I'm gonna sue him.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Yeah. Set the back. Runs around. It's not a hero. He's just biting. Oh. And if you get or if he rescues the person serving him, they're not gonna serve him. He owes you one.
You know what he's got to do is he's got to say that webbing was an art instrument in my fantasy, and that fucking just ruined.
He just walks off and does
Well,
whatever he wants.
I would wait a few years till he ran for office.
Yes, I'd wait about 30, 40 years
Mhm.
and then bring it up. Let's get back to these comics. Oh my god. It's not perfect, but it's functional. It's an interesting look at the history of Jedis. This show's supporting my theories of Jedi. Okay. Okay, I gotta watch it then. I gotta check out what's going on here.
People put on like
Oh yes, I've seen that. They have to film themselves.
oh
Yeah, it's who can live the longest, right? Who can survive? Last one
in
stand.
the
Yeah,
North Pole?
you've watched it before.
Huh.
Now, woman, we may have to talk. Did you ever think Kong will die? As far as sooner or later, yeah, he's gotta. Have not seen Raw tonight though. I gotta check it out.
I did see Raw. I like that they finally brought out the Wyatt family. Seth Rollins came back. I think he came back a little earlier than expected. I think he's supposed to take a longer break, but I think they're gonna put him up against Damian Priest because he's running out of people to do stuff with, and it's just not as entertaining as it was at the beginning.
Wasn't
So they put him back with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins will make an interesting match.
Damian Priest never interested me to begin with.
Me neither.
I don't
And
care
then
about the
people were really
Archer.
giving him shit for this weekend because he botched a move off the ropes, as did Jade Cargill. But then later on in the show, they show the ref telling AJ Styles that the ropes were loose, or looser than normal.
Oh, so something
So-
was going on.
Yeah, they were getting the right kind of spring off of the rope. So I don't think they botched it. I think they botched it not because they're bad, but because they didn't know the ropes.
Technical
the ropes were a little
difficulties.
looser. Yeah.
I feel like just even a slight difference can be a problem with that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Especially when you want that tension, so you can springboard off the ropes.
even if you're just expecting a little more, not that you
Right.
need it. Like they probably could have adjusted for it, but if they didn't know they needed to, you're gonna fall. You could slip on a small puddle just because you're not expecting it where you normally step. It's those kind of situations.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. I'm gonna try to hop on tomorrow. I should be available, should be down, should be able to make it on. Finally. Gosh, Brian, good to see you.
I don't think they'll have Gunther anytime soon unless he wins the Money in the Bank. Wait, doesn't he get a title shot because he won King of the Ring?
I don't know how that works, honestly. I
Yeah,
think it's
he
just
should-
its own.
He should get a title shot because he won King of the Ring. Wait, or is he on SmackDown? I don't forget what show he's on.
I've got to catch up. I at least watch one full episode to get all the little nuances and stuff because the highlights are really cool online. Shout out to Amit Rana because that's still the best friggin' place to get 5 to 6 hours worth of content just into like 30
Mhm.
minutes. Thank God
Hell,
for
the
that.
other people do it. They have it for like 45 minutes. I'll sit there and watch it, and they'll cut it
After like,
on the winning move, and then just show that they won. It's like,
Yeah.
well, how did it happen?
why did you do this to me? Yeah. Jey Uso will probably win Money in the Bank. I'm
I
okay
hope
with that.
not. I mean, I like the Usos when they were a tag team. At part, not so much. Jay's he's great and all, but I just don't see him as the top belt holder.
Well, what about this then? Who is your favorite faction of all time? You're like the Usos, which I don't think they really count as a faction in this particular case, but you've got some really good factions here. I would, if I have to put a vote in for this, we'll let you guys look at it too. Take a look, see what you think. But I'm going to go number 9. I'm going Freebirds because there's a rule after them. They literally created the rule for the belts, for the tag team belts, the Freebird rule. So anyone can be a part of it. Technically, they're all champions. It's pretty damn cool when you've established yourself that much in such a, I don't want to say like, it's storied. It's a storied history of wrestling, and they've etched their names literally into it. It's impressive.
So for me, I'll start with 10. I love Undisputed Era. I absolutely love them in NXT.
Big
When
thumbs
they
up.
all had the belts and they did that entrance and stuff, that was awesome.
The presentation really carried itself. They were really great wrestlers across the board. They were my favorites, but it was an impressive showing. Nexus, as far as 8 goes, it was okay. It was okay.
I'm gonna agree with Eduardo right there, where the Freebirds and the Horsemen, they defined what a faction was. But I was never really the biggest fan of the Four Horsemen. Nexus, I did not care. I could not stand the Nexus. Heart Foundation was okay.
Our foundation was awesome.
I like the British Bulldog a lot, but that was about it. New Day,
Love New Day.
they're great for comedic relief and that kind of stuff.
They had some great matches with the Usos, though.
Yeah.
Like, they beat the hell out of each other in some of those cage matches.
Yeah, Evolution was cool
Crazy.
because of the idea of it, past, present, and future.
Evolution was great. I think their storylines were really good, too.
Mhm.
NWO in the beginning, when they didn't turn into like 12 different factions,
Well, they had 2 factions with 87 members.
that's it. That's all
Yeah.
you need. Yeah.
So
everybody.
the original Black and White was awesome until it got too big and it was like everybody was in the NWO. It wasn't even WCW anymore.
And then they got passed up because you have DX right there to win the Monday Night Wars
Mhm.
for WWE. And we are way
I
over
will
the time.
I will say I like the DX, but I like it when Shawn Michaels was in it.
That's the best way. Yeah.
And then the Shield, they were cool. I liked them. I liked the way they split up. I thought that was cool.
And it's still creating storylines. Like they had the whole mind game Seth Rollins playing when they wrestled at WrestleMania and he
Mhm.
came down from the things with the music playing.
Yep.
It's just good storytelling. It really is.
Yeah, I feel so bad for Big E. I don't think he's ever going to wrestle again. He said he's supposed to have like a year off and be back, and that was a long time ago, maybe almost 2 years now. So I think he's done.
He's commentating though, and his personality. I think him and not Mark Henry. Oh my gosh, who's the other super tall big guy? Oh
Omos.
gosh, no. Way more talented than Omos. Oh my gosh, he did the slide underneath the ring on accident.
What
what
is
is his name?
No, Titus O'Neil.
Titus O'Neil. So they deserve so much more than they got.
Titus O'Neil still gets a lot.
No, he but in the ring.
About in the ring, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I honestly don't see why they didn't. Robert, how you doing? They didn't put a belt on him or 2. I thought he was awesome.
He deserved a belt, at least to hold it for a while. Big
Yeah.
E deserved his. Would have been a great champion for longer, but I'm really glad they kept them together for as long as they did because New Day was great. It really was a new day. Yes, it was. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it, though, for today. I apologize. The laptop's going to die, and I'm tired, all right? It's been a long, long day. I'm going to
But
get
we
out
all
of here.
agree, though, DX was the best.
I'm gonna have to go Freebirds. I'm going number 9. DX was awesome, though. I will give you that. I will give you that. Well, he is an ambassador of WWE. He is a face that you want there, and definitely great for non-wrestling things. But he also has some great skills too. All right, guys, y'all have a great one. Thank you for watching. We will see you Thursday for the Thursday night show as per usual. Or you might just see Frankie. I might have a meeting I have to go to. It's not like AA or anything, so don't worry about that. Right? Relax.
No, but we do want to thank all of our sponsors for making the show possible, and obviously Clubbers Lounge for allowing us to be here.
Yes, 100%. Thank you, Soam, Apostate, Artisan del Tobacco, GTO, Artista, Family by Loyalty, Kiki Momo, and of course, our own Pariah Cigars. And shout out to Sinistro, too. Thank you, Eduardo, for bringing them up.
Oh, and JC Newman, so they sent us a nice little care package that we'll be showing.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you, JC Newman. What do you call it? Casa 1910, for that matter. Friggin' all you guys out there. Just
you guys for watching. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, each and every one of you, twice. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Talk to you guys soon.